Now, Greg, there was some pretty interesting stories in the news this week that, I don't know, gave me a bit of a throwback to, I suppose, COVID times in lines of people lining up to buy physical assets, except instead of toilet paper, it was gold and silver. There were stories in the news about people lining up in Martin Place in Sydney to buy gold. Obviously, you know, we all know buying gold as an asset is a thing people do. But how much is buying gold in person really a thing that people do?
I guess we should step back and say, why would you buy gold? You know, you can understand you'd buy gold if you're a jeweler or something like that. But why are we buying gold? The reason people buy gold, and this is investors or anybody buy gold, is because it's a pretty safe asset. The price of gold doesn't generally plunge much. It's pretty steady. Basically, because if you buy gold, like unlike if I want to buy BHP shares, I buy BHP shares, I can do it online, and no one sends me here's a certificate of all your shares or anything, and I don't need to have them on my person. They're on the computer somewhere, so I can buy as many as I want. I can sell them, buy them. If you buy gold, you actually have to buy gold. You actually have to then go, oh, now I've got to store this gold somewhere. This is why they're all lining up at the ABC bullion store in Martin Place, because not only can you buy gold there, but they also were able to store it there. You don't have to store it. I mean, people buy an ingot and, use it as a bit of a paperweight or something.
Yeah, gold's pretty heavy. How much gold can you physically carry away from?
Well, put it this way. The price of gold at the moment is around, I don't know, a bit over $4,200 US an ounce.
Okay.
An ounce.
Yeah.
So it's, you're not out there buying kilograms and bars of gold unless you've got some serious money.
Yeah.
So why are people buying gold at the moment? Well, look, Donald Trump. I mean,
it always comes back to Donald Trump right now.
Trump is scaring the horses, shall we say. People are like, do I invest in these companies when he's then threatening tariffs? Is that good, bad? The US dollar has fallen in value over the past 9 months. The US dollar is historically a nice sort of safe investment. US interest rates are falling, so, okay, I don't want to hold US dollars because I'm not getting a good return on them. When things are a bit scary, people flock to gold.
It does sort of, it's giving doomsday prepper a little bit.
But the problem is things have been so uncertain, so, I guess, scary because people are looking at Donald Trump going, this is just insane, that gold has really surged in price. So to give you... at the start of the year, it was about 2,600 US an ounce. Now we're looking at about 4,200.
Okay.
So huge increase in value and a massive surge in value since the end of August. So that suddenly has people thinking, oh, I better get into gold, and suddenly it has people lining up to buy gold.
But if people are lining up to buy gold because supposedly the price is pretty stable, and then all these people are lining up to buy gold and the price is increasing a lot, surely that's not sustainable. Yeah,
this is the thing, and it's a lot of investors are like, when you see people lining up for something, that's a good sign to start selling.
Yeah.
Because that has all the makings of a bubble. And that's what we saw this week, where we did see in one day the price of gold fell 6%.
Yeah.
And that's, and you'd have people go, oh, no, this is terrible. Well, it's a case of, again, you shouldn't be investing in gold because you think you're going to make money in a month. It's not like, oh, I bought this on this stock because I think there's going to be a good project that's going to get me some quick returns. No, gold. The reason why gold is stable is because it's a good long-term thing. But what's happened is we've seen a lot of people buying it for short-term reasons, which has seen the price jack up, which has turned this supposedly safe commodity into one that is this as safe as we all thought it would be.
Gold became a meme coin for a brief moment in time.
So
what times we live in.
So I, as I'm not a financial advisor, I've never bought gold, but again, it's stable. The underlying price is stable because it is essentially linked to how much gold there is, and because you actually have to hold that gold somewhere. So, will there be a reaction to this? Probably, because it's just been absurd. We don't normally see people lining up for gold, but
gold rush,
but as I say, Donald Trump has created. It takes some doing to essentially make gold as you say, into something like a meme coin, and Donald Trump has done it.
Yeah, what can't that man do? I did also see a story in the ABC this week about a man who was arrested and the police seized $9,000 worth of stolen Labubus. So it's not just gold that people are investing in.
I mean, it reminded me, I think back in the 90s or late 90s or something, the Beanie Babies again. There was heists of them
physical
and
assets
everything.
Than you think. Yep.
Go for security.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to keep up to date with all our latest research and work, sign up to our newsletter. Delivered every fortnight, it includes behind-the-scenes updates from Richard Dennis, an exclusive cartoon from Judy Horacek, details for our upcoming events and webinars, as well as explainers, graphs, and not to mention the latest cutting-edge research and analysis from the team here on the key issues that are facing Australia. Click the button on your screen to check it out.